Hello everyone. I've been hearing a lot about this new Star Wars show called Skeleton Crew, right? Now it just come out here today. I thought I'll have a look at it. So I started watching it, right? Now I'm just going to go through some of it. First, episode 1, right? Now, Star Wars is supposed to be Star Wars, you know, you've got action and all this. Now, at the beginning, of course, you've got action, there's just pirates and that coming on this ship, blah blah blah, shoots everybody. They go to some safe thing just to steal some gold. But when they open the safe up, they actually go down like that and the door falls that way. There's only one piece of credit on the floor. Gold credit on the floor, right? Now, fine, so we'll just fast forward a bit more. Then, these so-called kids that end up being on some ship, who we found out in episode 2, there's a Jedi, right? But here, I've got it paused. I have never known, right? Never known a Star Wars series, even a movie, Star Wars movie, to have a suburb. You can see suburbs. You've got a road. Looks like something goes along the track. Looks like I've got 2 tracks. One on this side and another one on the other side, right? But it's a suburb. And the planet's called such and such, right? Then, of course, as it goes along, you've got 2 now. Kids, they go like this with pretend lightsabers. They're in a school. A school, not Jedi school, a school, right? Then we fast forward a bit more. It tends to drag on a bit. Going. Then we're on some, look like speeder bikes. Oh, it falls down. And as we go along, we go along, and there's a girl in it, right? She's got pigtail. Treats the boy like dirt. Tells him, don't touch the buttons, don't touch the buttons. Well, of course he's going to touch the buttons and that. But she seems to be a bit... This particular female character seems a bit like the female character in Peter and Wendy and Peter, or Peter and Wendy, whatever it's called. Right? She thinks she's just it. Right? So they eventually find some ship. And it goes along, right, going along, right. Eventually touch the buttons and the ships take off, and then we get to some robot, some droid, turns around like this. Right? Ship's taking off. Right. Father's down there, right? And the boy's going, oh, and it takes off. And off they go, oh, they're in outer space. And we've got the episode 2. Right, episode 2. Right? Because the droid calling out Captain, and the captain's dead, right? Captain's gone, is dead. So this female, because they say, oh, the captain's dead to the droid, your captain's dead. So who ends up being captain? Oh, the female that's a bit stuck up. I'm your captain. Right? Now, I don't know if it's got a bit of woke in it, but so far, it's rubbish. Seriously. Now, the Book of Boba Fett and The Mandalorian, those 2 shows, they were really good. But this, no. Star Wars show, not even a Star Wars movie, has suburbs at all. Right? She says, oh, of course she walks up, oh, I'll be captain, of course you'll be captain. Now the thing is, she doesn't treat the other 2. Some other female has got something around like that, and some kid that looks like elephant, right? But she doesn't treat them like dirt. Huh? It's only the boy. Yes. Right? They'll be going along. And of course she wants to know how do you drive the ship, right? Now, the person that'd probably be able to fly the ship as well, also, is the boy. Right, but now, of course, we're going along. And then they get into some shuttle thing and go to some place, and it's like, must be a pirate or something. And we've got some, okay, and we go as we go along. Alright. Now a bit further. Made some woman that's with the horns. Alright. The 2 kids have something to eat. And we're moving along. And the droid says, "Get away from my captain," and flies, blah, 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 blah. And there's a bit of, that's when there's a bit of action in it. Right, and it's going, and he's like this, you know. And he's fighting. Right, as we go along, a little bit more action. Right, so going along. Oh, and of course the robot, the droid saying about getting on that shuttle thing and go back to their ship. But of course, oh no, who should be coming behind the droid is other pirates, and they shoot the droid. I don't know if he's killed or that. I don't know. I think must be. I don't know. Then as we go along a bit further, okay, so then they're in some cage thing and they're talking away, blah 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 blah. Right? And then you see some hooded person. Now, it's got the hood here, and you just see the eyes going like this. Right? A person might think, oh, must be the Jedi. So they look over towards the key, and it's floating through the air. So this person with the hooded thing is a Jedi going like this. What's going? Key goes through the gaps of the cage thing. You see a bit more of the person's face. Then he goes like this. Right? And then he takes the hood off, says something, which I've got no idea what he said, says something, right? Must have said it to his name, what it is. And then it finishes. It had, the first episode was rubbish. It's not supposed to have, Star Wars show does not have a suburb, doesn't have schools. This is the thing. You would think that they'd be learning about maybe Jedi or something like that, but it doesn't have a suburb. And that's where it got boring. It was, right? And then, the episode, that first episode, rubbish, right? Then the second one, or of course, and the second one, oh, it ended up being a bit of action. Episode 2, bit of action in it. Oh, how exciting! Oh, and then after that, Troy gets shot. Don't know whether they fix him or not. Then they get put in some cage, and there's some person like this, key floating through the air, and goes through the gaps of the cage, and then key, and then he goes, be very, very quiet. As though, be very, very quiet. We're hunting Wabbit. And then after he takes the hood off, and the actor is Jude Law. Okay, fair enough. But then he says something, must say who he is. So I say his name, and then it finishes. And I thought, really? The first episode was... The second episode, bit of action. Oh, we find out, it does have a Jedi. And then, that's it. I have never seen a show that has a lot, that is the most boringest rubbish out. The last time I watched the show on Disney Plus, which was Agatha came along or something like that. That was rubbish. I mean, come on. And then they have Star Wars Skeleton Crew. I thought, oh yeah, that'd be good. Wrong. First episode. Second episode. Bit of action, and we've got a Jedi, and that's it. And what I noticed in one of the pictures, the female with the pigtail must give the Jedi a hard time more because he's a male and he's white. I don't know. Maybe because he's just male. Because she gave the boy a hard time. Didn't give the boy that looked like an elephant. Didn't give him a hard time. Oh no. Gave the boy a hard time. And probably gives the male a hard time because he's male. But I have to tell you, it is crap. I can imagine what the rest of the bloody series will be. My goodness, it's absolute dribble. As I said, the first episode was like... Oh, something happening? Oh, there's nothing up. Oh, it's boring. And then the second episode got a bit of action, and then I'm thinking, oh, is there a Jedi in this? And I find out, oh yes, there's a Jedi. He goes, after he gets the key, floating through the air. Surprised he didn't say, we're hunting wabbits. Takes off. No, must have said what his name was, and that's it. Finished. I mean, oh my goodness. Seriously. You know, the show The Mandalorian and the show The Book of Boba Fett, they were good. They had action and it was a good story. But this Star Wars The Skeleton Crew, no. I mean, the first episode was like... And the second episode, we got a bit of action, and then we got a Jedi. That's it. That's it. So that's my review on the 2 episodes of Star Wars Skeleton Crew. I'll see how it goes I'll watch it as it goes along. Maybe it gets better, I don't know. But oh my goodness. As I said, the first episode. Second episode, a bit of action. And I think, is there a Jedi in it? Oh, of course there is a Jedi. But he's going, shh, after he gets the key. Shh, we're hunting wabbits. And then takes it off and, says his line. And, we find out he's a Jedi, and his name, so I've got no idea what his name is. Anyway, that's my review on the Star Wars Skeleton Crew. Take care. Bye now.